What's up, y'all? It's your boy TheHudzz bringing you another Black Ops 3 gameplay, and we're playing a little search and destroy, switching it up on you, playing with the squad. You know, we got Bread fans in here. I'm pretty sure we got JPT5, and we might even have Texas Ags 95. I don't know. He's pretty gay, anyways. But so if he's not, you know, he's sleep. But anyways, for this video, man, I was just gonna explain to y'all where I was at for like the past 2 weeks, because I know like I was uploading pretty consistently there, and then all of a sudden just for 2 weeks there was no content being published. So I'm fixing to tell y'all why that was. Okay, so first off, you know, it was the holidays, so it's a pretty busy time. So I had like some family stuff I had to do, you know, spending time with my family, all that good stuff. And then for Christmas, the big fat bearded man with the red coat, he brought me a new graphics card and a new processor. Okay, so I got those installed, and I got the computer running, I got all that good stuff going, and like the stock computer, the stock processor fan was like running at 5,000 RPMs, and I honestly thought it was gonna blow up. So I was like, look, man, I don't really like that. I don't feel comfortable using my computer, because like when you render, it's kind of like hard on your computer or whatever. Well, not really hard, but it puts it to work. So I looked on the internet, ordered a new CPU cooler, just got a heatsink fan, and I also went ahead and upgraded my my power supply unit, because mine was 500 watts and I needed a little bit more for my graphics card. And plus I got 4 new case fans, because I wanted some LEDs in there, and I just got 4 blue LED case fans. So I figured a bigger power supply was probably better too. So I got a 750 watt, and I ordered 3-day shipping, and it took them like a week and a half to come in. I guess it's just because of all the holiday stuff, and then like New Year's Eve, New Year's, I guess those count as holidays. So I finally got it on the 4th. So I take my case, I put everything in, I'm working on putting everything in, then I have to take the old fan off the CPU to put the new fan on, and there's that thermal paste or whatever. So I'm trying to take that off, and I pull it off, and then I look on the bottom of my fan, and there's my CPU. So I'm like, oh shit. By the way, this is a nasty 1v5 clutch right here. I totally just went right over it, but yeah, I just dicked on those 2 kids. By the way, that Lizard Squad DDoS guy was level 1000 Master Prestige with like all hero armor, all dark mattered out, basically a hacker. After the game, I sent him a pretty nasty message, but we won't talk about that. Anyways, I pull it out, I look on the bottom, there's the CPU, and I'm just like, shit. So instantly, you know, I'm like, well, I broke it. So I look up a YouTube video, how to get a CPU off of the bottom of a heatsink, and sure enough, I find a video. So I'm doing what they're telling me, and you're supposed to like take rubbing alcohol, rub it around the outside edge, and like that loosens the thermal paste a little bit. And then they were taking dental floss and like rubbing it in between. So that's what I started doing. I took the dental floss and I rubbed it in between, rubbed it under there. And it just wasn't working, man. So like I put it up against my chest, because I was sitting at the table, so like I could kind of pull harder. Well, I guess I just moved the wrong way, and it launched out under my arm, like the CPU and the CPU fan, and hit the ground. And I just stared at it. I just sat there and stared at it, and I was like, holy shit. They just went like 200, 250 bucks. So I get it up, and of course, you know, all the pins of the CPU in the corner were bent. Like, bent, like, bent. Okay, so I'm like, well, I guess I'll just, might as well just use a screwdriver to try and pry it off. So I take a screwdriver, and I literally put hardly any pressure on the outer edge of this CPU, and it pops right off. So I was pissed. Like, I should have just done that from the beginning. So all you YouTubers out there using dental floss, thank you for ruining my CPU. No, not really. I just messed up. But anyways, I took it to my friend's brother's house. He straightened all the pins for me, and he saved my CPU. So that was a huge save right there, because I really didn't want to have to buy a new CPU when I just got a brand new one. But yeah, that's where I've been. My computer's all back together now. It's running perfectly fine. If you're wondering what graphics card I got a EVGA GeForce GTX 970. And right here, dude, I did not know how to use rejack. This was my first game ever using rejack, so that clutch, that 1v5 clutch, it was actually pretty lucky that I rejacked. But that's where I've been, man. Thank y'all for checking in. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have any questions, any concerns at all, just leave a comment. And thank y'all for watching again, man. This has been your boy TheHudzz. I'm out.